Crazy as fuck, bro. What up, chat? What up, chat? I don't know why I pressed live, bro, but I'm about to listen to some of this J. Cole shit, bro. It's about to drop in like 3 minutes. So I figured I might as well go ahead and do it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I might as well go ahead and do it at the same time as, you know, while I'm streaming. Hard. Context, J. Cole dropping an album, bro. Simple. J. Cole dropping an album, and I am kind of trying to check it out, bro. Simple. Simple and clean. You recorded any of the Dark Magician stuff yet? Yeah, I did. Bro, I went to my local to get some cards, and they didn't have the cards I needed. I have a regional on Saturday, and I'm trying to go to it, but I need a couple cards. I was gonna practice today. Bro, there's some new cards from Burst Protocol, and then there's some old cards from other sets. They didn't have that shit, bro. So that was a waste of a drive, waste of my life. I'm tired, bro. I'm still trying to go to the gym tomorrow, so that's why I'm probably not gonna do the full reaction, but I do want to listen to some of this J. Cole. Shit drops in like 2 minutes. I don't know where it's gonna be. I mean, where do people normally watch this as it debuts? Just Spotify? Is this shit just gonna drop on Spotify right when it's up, or what? Evil Envy, appreciate the 5. That was 2 days ago. That was 2 days ago. Yeah, or YouTube. All right. We'll do Spotify. Which regional is this Saturday? The one that I'm going to. Alt Art Dark Magical Circle is fire looking. I don't know. I kind of like OG Dark Magical Circle more personally, because just like a circle of dark magic type shit. You know what I'm saying? Looks like it's out. Refresh. Jermaine Cole. Oh! The fall off is here. The fall off is here, ladies and fellas. Hold up. It's here. So the reason why this is a big deal for me, you guys may or may not know, but I've been a pretty big J. Cole fan since probably since like 2013, 2012, bro. Like, it's been a while. And the fact that this is his last album, allegedly, is bittersweet, but it's exciting because this is what he proclaims to be his best work. So I'm excited to see how this all fucking turns out, bro. To see how this is. All right. We're going to do like, again, if you look at the title, mini reaction. This has like fucking this has 24 tracks if you include both discs. So we are not doing the whole thing right now. I'm going to listen to the whole album, obviously, but I'm probably going to peep a lot of this while I'm at the gym tomorrow. So full disclosure, but hold up. Let me get a decent little setup just so y'all can kind of follow along with me. Do that. Zippity doo-dah, zippity a. All right, if I press this, will that show the track here? Play. Okay, hold up. Boom. I want y'all to be able to see the track. Just do something like this. Not the optimal setup. All right, intro. That nigga ass. Who are you talking about, bro? I'll block you. All right, Jermaine Cole, final album, The Fall Off, falling off on his own terms. Let's get it. That's the energy. I was gonna say, I just noticed they were talking about Carolina. Obviously, J. Cole from, you know, North Carolina. All right, next. 26 niggas, wow, bitch. I'm sorry, that kind of scared me. All right, here we go. Okay. Wait, hold on, hold on. Ah, speech impediment, stutter. Oh. Yeah. Stuttering bar attacked me personally. The instrumental on this shit is actually pretty fucking fire, bro. Like, come on. One thing, I'm a J. Cole fan, but one thing, like when people give him shit, a lot of times it's like his instrumental, like they'll be like, yeah, he's rapping his ass off, but like the instrumental's so sleep. That's what a lot of people be saying, bro. But this one I kind of fuck with. I kind of fuck with it. Times get hard, I'm going harder. I could bump this. I could bump this at the gym. I could bump this at the gym. I think we're 1 for 1. Hold up. What do you say? Hold up. Hold up.
Just like to point it.
Okay. Ah. Ah. One for one. One for one. I don't really count the intro. But two. Speaking from the hold on, I might be overthinking this. Is he speaking from the perspective of someone else? Because I think he's talking from the perspective of someone else talking to him. But hold on, let me hold up.
mama put on and look more like a father now. When she
okay, her father. They said his daughter's looking more like a father. I was like, what? This is one of his boys from like before he was big, and you know, obviously he's staying, you know, where they're from in the Ville, and over time, you know, life just keeps going, bro. Obviously I'm nothing like J. Cole level, but this kind of reminds me when I moved out of, you know, where I'm from, and then like I see all the shit happening back at home. I know people who, and I'm not trying to like act like I'm from some crazy hood, you know what I'm saying? But I do know people who ended up in jail. I know people who are no longer here with us. I know people who, you know, there's a lot of normal stories too, where, you know, they had families and shit like that. And then, you know, you're years and years removed from them. And then you kind of meet up with them. Like I met up with people at my fucking high school reunion, and I was like, I couldn't believe how, obviously same for me. Like I changed ridiculously from high school, but it was the same for a lot of them too. But in case you got a little lost, bro, basically he's talking about somebody that they grew up with who was, you know, in the closet, and it sounds like there was like some like cross-dressing later, but in the story, but basically, you know, somebody who gay, you know what I'm saying? And over time, obviously that culture that they lived in, or the way that they were brought up, like he said, he was like, oh, they wanted to call him and then he's like, I know I can't say that, or whatever, times have changed, whatever. But he got killed, like, or he moved to Atlanta or something like that, and he ended up getting killed for, you know, I guess, you know, being like that, you know, which is a real issue that a lot of people in the LGBTQ community deal with, which is a real issue. So the fact that he's talking about this, and, you know, I mean, it's heavy because obviously it's not a great outcome, but that's a real issue that, you know, people have to deal with. So I'm glad that, you know, there's light being shed on it, but damn, that was a heavy song, bro. I gotta play that last verse again. That was actually crazy, bro. And the way he's rapping his ass off too, from the perspective of somebody else.
I heard they seen him walking on brag at 2 a.m., but that changed soon as he went to college.
He lived in the closet.
But that changed soon as he went to college.
Changed when he went to college.
Running with fruity types, dick in the booty types.
All right, yeah, that was a little extreme, but you know, he's speaking from the perspective of someone else.
Pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt the way.
Everyone distanced themselves from him because of it. Again, a real thing that, you know, people who go through that have to. Uh, 2 for 2, bruh. 2 for 2. 2-6 and safety. Both fucking phenomenal tracks, bruh. All right, Run a Train. This could be literally anything. Is this an inappropriate? Don't be in the same one J. Cole song that I will. It's not even his song. He's a feature on it. That grippy song, bro. You gotta dead that one, bro. I hope this isn't in that category, bro. It's called Run. Buddha pose and he's throwing gang signs because you know the Buddha be. I'm not gonna throw him up. Old as fuck when he do this part though. What do you know about my struggle? What do you know about my pain? That nigga sound fucking senile.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts on back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda dirty poppin' plus
Ooh, tearing up hearts like them guys on NSYNC, bruh. You gotta associate a little bit with the Caucasians to understand that one, bro. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. It's a song by NSYNC, bro. Okay. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys on NSYNC. Oh. Guarding Wemby, 6 feet tall. I gotta work on my hand. Oh, okay. Okay. We know, Cole. You a hooper. Me too. Me too. I'll guard Wemby. No, I wouldn't. I'm 6'2", bro. I'm pretty tall, but not compared to that nigga. His future? I don't feel like that nigga normally sound like this, bro. Like, did he turn off his Go XLR or what? Opinion. I think the weakest part of that song is if that is Future, is Future's part, bro. Even though he's just like, you know, he's not rapping or anything. He just the chorus. I'm not, that ain't, maybe it'll grow on me, but first impression, that I think that one holding that song back a little bit, bro.
Step into the future with quantum fiber internet.
Hey! The fuck up. I don't pay, bro. What? I have premium. The fuck? Hold up. Ads? The fuck? Man, give me a second, bro. How I got ads, bro? Am I on my wrong account? Premium? Okay, we just listened to Poor Thing. I think I'm on my wrong account. Hold up. What account's on my phone, bro? I have 2 Spotifys. I think I'm on the wrong one. My bad. I just normally be listening to Spotify on my phone type shit. Yep, I am on the wrong account. All right, hold up. One sec. One sec. Brief intermission. I am on my wrong account right now, bro.
Now they
I'm gonna listen to more of the song, but like while we listen, anybody in chat can relate to this. Basically, he's talking about the one that got away, and it sounds like, you know, he's spending a lot of his time reminiscing on that instead of appreciating what he has now. Anybody in chat? fuck this nigga think he is? Stacking you. Who the fuck? Come on, J. Cole. Who the fuck you think you is? Like, expected. When it started, I was a little, because again, I don't feel like this is J. Cole's bag really, but that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
narrow for a while, but tonight I'm on a bender and my retina antennas are scanning the club intently.
My retina antennas are scanning the club intently, bro. Just like it's just so poetic, bro. My retina antennas. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm. Did that brother just load up a gun? The let out. What is this? Goddamn! What the? I gotta give me a goddamn rose in my mouth. What the fuck? What is this instrumental? I'm fucking with. Jermaine Lamar Cole. What the fuck? bro. But like he kind of killing it, bro. He kind of killing it. You can clap cheeks too, man. He making songs that if you need to, you know, you gonna play, you gonna put on a song in the whip. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put this on in the whip with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Let her know. You gotta let her know. You know, you trying to set the tone. You know, you trying to set the mood a little bit. You gonna put on some bombs in the field. You gonna put on some bombs in the field. Hit the gas. Tie shit. Well, you are trying everything musically in this album. Bro hit the rock star fucking screech. Go on and hit her up, bro. Come on. I know y'all got, come on now. Come on now. I know y'all got someone on your heart right now. Come on. Go and hit her up, bro. Go and hit her up. Go on, come on. Where she could, come on. Go and hit her up. Oh, I said go and hit her up, chat. Mr. Scramble said she's married again. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Niggas can, bro. I promise you there's niggas in the chat who can relate, though. Come on. You ain't alone, bro. Chat, if he's not alone, bro, comfort that man. Say, one's in nigga, this is so fucking beautiful. What the fuck? I'm gonna throw this axe through a wall. Listen to this shit, bro. It's his older self talking to his younger self, and he's like fucking giving him words of encouragement. Oh my god, this shit. Hold on one more time, bro. This shit is
Time, FaceTime, they got young old.
Oh my God, this nigga fucking spitting.
Drug you was chosen to take.
Fame was a drug you've chosen to take, and you something about you can't be sober.
Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just
Unfortunately, you can't be sober and great. Obviously, he doesn't mean literally, but like with fame being the drug. Oh my God, bro. So he's trying to be great, but like fame. bro. Just like the sounds. Like this is such like the instrumental on this is so fucking good, bro. Like I'm just like I'm getting like I haven't smoked in years, bro, and you should be able to appreciate music without it. I can. But back when I used to partake in the devil's lettuce, bro, this is one of them, bro. You throw this bitch on, man, you just be, you know what I mean? I don't partake. I haven't in fucking 9 years, bro, but back when that's a ballsy move because I was really feeling that like energy, bro. Don't jump scare me with the fucking gun, bro. The fuck? That was just the intro for disc 2, by the way. Oh my god. All right, this next one I've actually heard, because well, if it is what I think it is, because it's disc 2 track 2, right? So I've heard this one. This is when I'll listen to it again, but he raps his life backwards like Benjamin Button, bro. Yep. Heard this one. He had a music video for this one. If you haven't heard this one though, bro, this shit's so fire. My life, I see it in reverse. So from now on, in case you haven't heard this, bro, he raps his life backwards, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is like, I don't know, it's just really introspective. So if you didn't know, a Hertz is like the car they usually drive, like when they drive somebody's coffin. But anyway, I don't know why I'm explaining it. Let me just let y'all. It's so crazy, bro. It's just so like, that's this poetry, bro. You watch your son disappear because like disappear at his birth because shit's going backwards. He's watching this shit. It's almost like your life is flashing before your eyes, except you're like, imagine your life flashes before your eyes, except in reverse. That's kind of like the vibe that I get from this. But I feel like I sound like one of those J. Cole fans. Nah, bro, you don't understand because what he's saying right here is actually, I'm not trying to be that nigga, but
Returns to the womb, wifey stomach grown.
up amongst the lost and wasn't taught a way to win. That's so fucking bro, that, because how many communities, bro, like, does that like reciprocate with, bro? Like where you have no influences around you that have, you know, that can show you a frame of reference of how to get out of that situation, how to like, you know, how to succeed. Man. Damn. This analogy, bro. Mm. This, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, bro, but this nigga's speaking, bro. This nigga's spitting, bro. Oh my God, just like, it's so true. How many people have made that much money or all the money if it's supposed to buy happiness, but like they haven't been able to like pay for Zen, you know, peace, and they're still struggling. And I know when people don't have, or people are stressed about money, then I think they look at that from like a privileged standpoint. They're like, oh yeah, it's easy for you to say, like, you know, you got bread. You know what I'm saying? If I had bread, then I wouldn't be tripping about blah, blah, blah. But then like once you actually get it, you realize that, and I don't have nothing like J. Cole, trust me. Like I'm doing all right. I could take care of, you know, my household and shit, but bro, that shit, you lose one stress, the money stress, but I promise you other shit surfaces, and then the void Uh-huh. It's fucking going crazy, nigga. This nigga going crazy.
I had a plan, but you stand on what the
Oh my God, bro. He said being real is not about your money. It's not about, selling dope, whatever. It's about, like, as a man, you stand on saying, like, doing what the fuck you say you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know you guys gonna be like, why you were fucking relating this, bro? But like, that's why it was so important to me. Cause I just feel like as a man, bro, and as a woman too, if, whamming out there, shout out whamming. But like, as a man, bro, if you like my Operation 200, when I was grinding so hard for that, so much of that was just because, like, bro, like, I put my whole chest behind me saying I was gonna do what the fuck I said I was gonna do. So I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Cause I got, bro, especially I mentioned this. I had so many people I met. All right, whatever, whatever, bro. Unless people are capping, the people who say that I inspired whatever, I didn't sign up to be that for anybody. But if you're gonna take one nugget from me, bro, just that's important. Do what the fuck you say you're gonna do, bro. Or give all your effort to be who you claim to be.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
It's nothing new, they carry hammers. Schools, talking down in this fucking tool. It's nothing new, bitch. We been they carry hammers in the public schools. Talking down within this.
Wait, he censored something out. Who we talking about? Her talking down. Who?
Carry, so it's random niggas cutting tools. It's nothing new, they carry been all over this motherfucker, Florence. It's the Southeast. Realest shit I wrote doing life.
Nigga went from 90s to fucking 2000s R&B. That's what this sounds like. Only 5 seconds in, but this already sounds like some 2000s R&B ass shit. So this is obviously like, you know, a love song for his wife. He is married. I'm 99% sure, or at least he definitely was. He's married. It would be fire if he got like, if you really want to make this like a 2000s R&B song, you got to have some like dope ass female artist on the hook, bro. If we can get that, that'd be fire. With J. Cole rapping the verses, that'd be that. Why it's called life sentence. At first, I thought there was gonna be some shit about obviously like a life sentence in prison, but this is like you're sentenced to life with, you know, your significant other or whatever. That's yeah.
Like the games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, then I got to know.
Good luck with that. I'm sure she'll hit you back eventually. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, bro. Man up above. So now do we got we got a little Christian song? Damn, what the fuck? A little eye book? What the fuck is this? Oh no, that's just my eye. I'm tripping. Lighting. My pops is really like heavy Christian, so normally I can't play J. Cole stuff. Like he's the type of dude, he's southern as fuck, but like he doesn't cuss ever. So if I ever play a song and it's got cussing, and again he's southern, so like when I do this impression of him, man, Dion, man, I like that song, but why got all that cussing, man? I just don't like all that cussing, man. Just be playing all that cussing, man. Come on, man. Man, he can rap, but why he got all that cussing, man? Man. It's from Mississippi. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
honest, but with you, that's something special.
Oh no. She telling everyone they the best. Oh man, she just trying to get young moolah, baby. She trying to get some moolah. That's motherfucking old man, grimy hoe. Grimy hoe. Why you leading these dudes on? Come on now. Come on. Hey, this is real shit, bro, and it's gonna be obvious, but I just feel like some people are so, it's so polarized. People are either like super hard on one side or super hard on the other. Like some people be like, oh no, all girls, all women are fucking like they low-key just anti-women damn near because of, I don't know, a bad experience or bad interaction, I don't know. But then you have some people who are just like blind and like, oh no, women could do no wrong, no. Some of these women is for the streets, bro. They's for the streets. Do not, like, be careful, bro. It will fuck up your whole entire, damn near your whole life. They will fuck up your whole life. They might got a pretty face, bro, but like they will fuck up your life. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other end, there are some really good, you know, girls out there. So it's not all. You just got to be careful. You got to be on high alert. Because there's like what he's talking about here, bro. Like some of these shorties ain't no good. Like, come on, man. He said it all. Sit the fuck up for this, bro. This nigga is speaking, bro. We all know, well, maybe not we all, but bro, I know some motherfuckers who he talking about, bro. He talking about some motherfuckers that I know that I've like seen, bro. And I've seen the evolution or lack thereof, bro.
She gets the younger, she be trying to act.
This nigga gonna hit us with a twist. This nigga J. Cole gonna hit us with a twist. You done already built this little story up for her to be the villain, for me to be like, man, she for the goddamn streets. She for the streets. But no, he about to do the flipperooski, bro. He about to make me feel away and be like, oh, actually I was wrong because I'm a fuck nigga. Oh, bro. All right, go ahead, bro.
On my phone day and night.
Yeah. Huh. Whoa. Huh. Yeah. Hmm. You was kind of like her when I met her. You was kind of like that when I met her. You know what I'm saying? Nah, damn, shit, my fault. Damn. You was kind of for the streets when I met her on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Shoulda known.
I don't know, J. Cole. I don't know, Jermaine. Based off of everything I'm hearing in this song, it still don't sound like you necessarily in the wrong here, Gangy. I think you're a little too apologetic, my brother. But shit, I don't know the whole context, but based off of what I just heard, shit. All right. Hey, that's his bad, bro. If he love her, he love her, I guess. Shit. I don't know about that one, though. Jet, appreciate the bits, brother. Nova, word. This song ain't about a girl, it's about hip hop. See, that's one of them joints now that if I play that, I would have to re-listen to that whole thing with a completely different mindset, bro. When did hip hop, what the fuck is these dinosaurs? Hey, appreciate all the bits, Jet, thank you. Bro, so hip hop was telling multiple dudes that like, they ain't never clapped hip hop's cheeks the way that, like it was the best that they ever had multiple times. I don't know. I would have to re-listen to that one. All right. Next track is next track is What If. Yo, okay, so disc 2, with the exception of Old Dog was like straight 90s like heavy hip hop, like rap. But this disc 2 feels like it's more of like more love, you know what I mean? Which is dope. Let's hear it.
Just to look back and be like, yeah. Damn.
Hey, but hold on. Let me listen to you from the beginning. You know, hey, some of us might be in our heads a little bit, and go on and just welcome it. It's okay. You're safe inside your. At least you're safe inside your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. Have you ever felt like you were being endlessly chased by your imagination, bro? You ever felt like that? That's deep. Think about it, bro. Anyway, just be in your head, be in your memories. Just be in your memories, be in your head right now. Let's listen. Let's. Say what's up, Pac, or what's up, Doc? You say what's up, Pac? Okay, so he talking about a homie. I thought this was gonna be on some like love shit, but he talking about like a homie.
What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did.
He did say Pac. Let's be clear. He did say Pac. Is he referring to? So is he gonna? So obviously Cole wasn't fucking friends with Tupac. Cole was like fucking like 10 years old when Tupac died or some shit. But he's clearly speaking from the perspective of one of his friends. Is this like, because Biggie and Tupac were actually friends at one point? Is this like Biggie? Could this be like, I know some people, there's still conspiracies that Suge Knight might have had something to do with it, you know what I'm saying? But Suge Knight, they hung around each other a lot. Optically, they seemed very friendly at the time. They came out with who actually killed Tupac at one point, but like there's still a lot of mystery. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. Anyway, let me listen. I'm is Biggie, because obviously he's talking about hit him up. And he was thinking of, yeah, okay, all right. I'm locked in. I'm like really into that, like the history of what happened with that. Like as recently as a month ago, I still just randomly will watch documentaries of like the whole shit with Biggie and Tupac and like how shit escalated, how the misunderstandings in that whole conflict, and you know, obviously the tragic end for both of them. So Diddy, who was very close with Biggie, apparently, allegedly, one of the people who was like trying to egg Biggie to like really go back at Pac was Diddy, Puff at the time. Doing a little bit of Biggie cadence, like the way he's kind of like extending some of these words, like that's very Biggie-esque. He's not like, obviously he's not going full performative, like doing a Biggie voice. It was all a dream. He's not doing all that, but like some of the
And maybe that's what provoked you to use your vocals.
Provoked you to use your vocal, like that's very Biggie. Before Tupac got killed in Vegas, he also, just for those who didn't know, a lot of you guys probably already know, but he was also shot when I believe he was in New York. And again, I was like a baby when this shit happened, but like I still like have checked all the, you know, I was into the documentaries and shit. But he got shot in New York as well. I believe he got shot 5 times or something like that. He survived, obviously. Well, you know, the first time he survived this incident. But afterwards, he thought he got set up by Biggie and like Biggie's people, which is a lot of like what enticed the beef or some of the beef. So, and then there is some rumors that it did have something to do with Diddy, but it had nothing to do with Biggie. But Biggie kind of was like the face of a lot of it. So Biggie got, you know, caught up in some shit that, and yeah, a lot of this is still unsolved, which is crazy. It's been fucking 20 years, but shit, more than 20, 30 years. Friends before all this shit happened, just as reference. So
In a way, you'll still be my nigga to this day.
hey, is part 2 of this song gonna this takes away so much of the serious tone. I'm hoping the whole thing is just like the Tupac Biggie thing, because I think that could like build into like a, you know, that could have a beautiful build to it. But if he goes to like the Kendrick Drake thing, that shit might be corny. I think it's a little too soon for that. Cruddy. What if you didn't say cruddy, bro?
I'm saying, what if I can turn back the hands of time? What if turn back the hands of time?
What if you didn't say that he liked him young, bro? Now I think so. He was going from Biggie's perspective in that first verse. I think he's going from Pac's perspective in the second verse. He has like more of that aggression in his cadence too, which is more Pac. And he's talking about like going to New York to like look him dead in the eye and like, you know. But obviously he's in Vegas, and you know, Pac didn't make it out of it. That shit didn't happen in terms of them, you know, kind of getting that moment. But a lot of people don't know this, but you know, from some of the shit that I've seen about people who were like in what was Tupac's group's name, like the get out of the way, y'all, get out of the way, y'all, Biggie's mouth just got dropped. What was his? I forgot what they were called, bro. Anyway, bro, his group, Anybody remember? The Outlaws. Thank you. Yeah, the Outlaws, bro. I've seen some interviews because they're still alive, or at least the ones that I've seen. And they were there like after Pac had got shot and everything, like when he got killed. A lot of people think he got killed when he got, you know, shot in Vegas. And obviously he did end up dying, but he was actually alive all the way up into he was in the hospital apparently. And like he was on life support and he might have been able to survive, but they would have had to like take out a lung or something out of him or something. And they would have had to like take his, like, I guess he had got hit in his hand a lot too. So they would have to like take fingers off or something. But he was in obviously very critical condition. Maybe he doesn't survive anyway, but like there was a decision of whether or not to pull the plug or whatever. And his mom actually decided to pull the plug. So that's when he officially died. It was like days after he got shot. I think it was like an induced coma that he was in or of his delivery and almost like the anger.
This life is more than just rap, more than the bitches you scrape, more than the riches you stack.
Like if that was along with like a heavy beat, then I think artistically it doesn't, like one would kind of drown the other out. But this one kind of like, it shows that contrast and it almost emphasizes the emotion in his voice even more. So it kind of grew on me, the instrumental, even though it was slow. I think that was the right move artistically. And the whole world is the Ville. Second to last track. Chat ones if you're here. Some of y'all childish, but what's up? Just checking. I don't be having my my viewer count up, so that's why sometimes, you know, I'll randomly ask. These songs making me think, bro. Same. I will say overall though, I think disc 1, or it says disc 29, weird. And then disc 2 is disc 39. But I think the first set of tracks, for me, I think I prefer the first set of tracks. I'd have to re-listen to everything, but I think overall, like there's some hitters in the second set of tracks too, but I think the first set is better. IMO.
Somebody's pockets, that's when I clocked it. If they won't come to me, I go to them and make a profit. I took it up top.
Oh, really? The first track is him at age 29 and the second one is him at 39? That's why it's called 2939. Really? Oh, wow. Okay, no, that changes my perspective a bit.
Visualize the
He did the second disc after all that happened. After all that? Interesting. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, that gives me a different outlook because now it's like, this is like the mature Cole versus the still mature, but, you know, less wise Cole is the first one. You can almost hear the anger and the hunger in his in that first half. He announced it on an IG post? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. When he went back to the Ville at 29 after making it big. Excited for the Dark Magician support? Yeah, we already recorded 2 episodes. Is music a big part of your streaming schedule? Not at all. Not at all. This is actually the first time I think I've done an album reaction in my entire life. I've listened to a lot of albums, obviously, but like this is the first time I've like done a reaction. But J. Cole has been one of my favorite artists for, you know, one of my favorite artists for a while. So if this is his last album, like he's kind of claimed it to be, you know, I got to do reaction for this one. I still remember Sideline Story, bro. All right, last song, Ocean Way. Coach of all time, or they putting some fucking godly effects on his shit, because J. Cole could like he could sing passably, like it was passable, like it wouldn't like make you throw up like it was so bad. Like Sam, like when Sam sing, like Sam is like bad singing, you know what I mean? Like Team Samurai, bro. If you know, you know. Like when he sings, it's like genuinely just an awful time. Like you are actually uncomfortable hearing that man sing, you know? That's bad. And then there's people who are like, like, you know, they're just kind of like down the line middle, like not great, not bad. J. Cole was always just like, you know, if he were to sing, you would be like, this ain't really your thing, but like, you know, I'll get by. You know what I mean? It's cool. I don't know what happened, but like, this nigga kind of sound good. Got of is a candle wick flame. And then after the, wait, no, it was a candle. Basically, it's a candle that survived the storm, right? After the rain. Long story short, I don't know. He worded it some type of way, but after the storm, there's still a flame. crazy. Like that's crazy that they're 10-year difference. You can hear the 10-year difference. But yeah, that's the whole album. My favorite track from, I don't know. One thing I'll say about this project is there was so much diversity in, like, he wasn't just in one pocket this whole album. Like there was multiple different kind of pockets he went into and tried different things musically that I've never heard him try for some of these until this album. But it makes sense. I mean, if this is his last hurrah in terms of albums, I'm sure we'll still hear him in features and shit like that. But or like singles. But I think the album was amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. But you already know when I hit that gym, bro.
Ring, ring. Who the fuck is
Bro, the way this beat changed at the end. Wait, which is the one that like changed the whole instrumental towards the end? That shit was crazy. Which one was that? It was Who the Fuck Is You? Oh yeah, you're right.
Who the fuck is that?
The thug bones for refusing to move and hop. Out the jungle, I left my kids in a plus I got to know who put this. Who the
Enjoy listening to the fall off again. Tight shit. Yeah, spam that when you get in there. Don't spam it in here, bro. Wait till you get in there. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all the next time I see y'all. Tight shit.
Front, dressing in drag, I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on her. Some of us